The name of the program, Good Morning from Benin, they reach you from independent television. Though 2029, basically, with so many issues, and they were basically say we need to put them out. We could talk as the thing they work out because as the day they go, as the day they near that date, September 19, different issues they come up or different picking, not the thing they born. We will look at this matter, how the children say it don't born, how would they look after the children, or the kind of children obviously will come in, not be say man come to say they born picking, they can't born baba children, they don't no man the that kind of thing. Because this one will go out to go call people when they talk to us. We got with us Barrister Harry in the Agbo. Welcome to our program.
Thank you very much, my people. I salute you now.
Yeah, we get for here to our friend and brother too. You know, my friend and brother too. Our friend and brother John Yakubu. Welcome to our program.
Thank you. Good morning to our viewers.
Great all of us. Yes. Make us start from you,
yes.
My barrister. We see different things they come up now. The one when we see the fear of sparse. Now the matter when we see concern violence. And until they be like they break head, they come out small. And all of that. If I ask now, you say nobody, you don't like violence, so you come in now, you're not a politician for the PDP, APC, you don't want violence, you don't want violence. But at the end of the day, for our side, who can they push the people when they go do violence? Maybe you take it out from there.
Well, whoever they push any of our brothers, our children's son for violence, it not go better for the person. Because we don't need violence for this election.
Okay.
All of us will be friends, will be brothers. For the past 3 years, I'm sure me and my friend and brother Yakubu will never see. But when we see there just now, we even in spite of COVID-19, we want to embrace, we want to all. Because we know ourselves will be brothers.
Right.
Election matter not be for gun, not be for slap, not be for big bad matter. Now matter of argument, talk. You talk your own, I talk my own. I always, anytime somebody talk about election violence, I always remember President Jonathan. He talked that time, say, his election is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. Right. And then a presidency. So if presidency election not worth the blood of any Nigerian, for me, ordinary governor not even worth the blood of Pharaoh, not to talk of Nigerians or do people. So me, I want to take this opportunity back. My co-politicians, there's no need to send any of, for example, my children now, I don't go send them, may they go fight, or may they go do violence, may they go break their head. I don't go send them. And if I cannot send my children, I don't see why I go send other people's children.
So people call they send the children wait first, now people call they send the children who they say, because yesterday, the governor said they go so we see some people attack her. And the rest of people attack her, they almost unlock to come out. And just say cause for next time we say we no fit call here because I'm for campaign ground. What is there for campaign like the air for campaign ground? It says that people attack her that at the end of the day say they will shoot one small stray bullet, miss one small picky. People carry what they call them a machine, they roll with the machine and all of that. How you want to situate this one?
Anybody will go attack governor convoy or governor when they campaign. Now suicide mission be that. Okay. And that will not be better thing. Okay. My brother, I not go sit here. Say because I know the governor party, I go clap on for somebody who will go attack governor. It's not necessary. Okay. The governor is as free as those of us in the opposition party now to go to any part of the state and tell them
canvas for votes
and tell them what thing we don't do or what thing we want to do, and then plead with them to give all our vote, their votes. If you contest election, I beg that they beg. Not be by force.
Okay, man, take from me, my brother. You don't see the situation now and all of that. The same question I ask her. You go say you no one violence, no one violence. The same question, who can they send people, make them go, and they go to tell the say they won't do violence, like the one who see the governor talking, they say they're attacking. When we say, yes, go up,
you see, when you talk something like this, you will kind of look the history of election in Edo State.
Okay.
Most especially Benin City when we did. You see, in the past, in 2014 election when I participated, 16 election when I participated, who be those people when carry gun, they pursue people from place to place for this Benin City? You go, because they know they hide them. We know them. Though it is not right for us to be mentioning names here now.
So you know them?
We see them. Okay. We know how then drive people come out for a collation center, just go pursue them. You saw it. Everybody saw it. Even for
you saw it.
Well, even for presiding, the collating officer said it on national television.
Okay.
So it is not a hidden thing. And Bible says, out of their blood, out of the heart of man, now they speak. If you dey campaign, you dey talk, say, this election, gentleman, not do. What do you dey tell your people? If you say this election, gentleman, not do, you sing them. You dey tell them, say, make them go do gentleman, or make them carry gun and cutlass.
Okay.
If you dey do election, person tell you say, Oga, as I come so, we na tiger and lion. Now they tell they say tiger and lion now they do well pass. Make I tell you now, if na do tiger and lion finish for na unit, na go go na work go do tiger and lion, then na go go na local government go do tiger and lion. Wetin you dey say for those people mind? Wetin you dey tell them? We don't want to mention names here. So when you come out, they seek some say this election when they come so gentlemen not dey. Some of us will be gentlemen. We go take one eye dey look. We go sit down because like he said, I no fit send my son who is an architect make he go dey fight. I have never sent somebody to fight on election day because I no fit send my son. I no fit send another person to. But if I dey compound at the contest election, people when they come around me when support me, they tell me say, about this election, gentlemen no dey. I don't know where they tell me say that they go. Okay. The first thing I support them they say, I bet this election, gentlemen, e dey. Make una not break person head. And if somebody come meet me and say, Oga, release us, now we be the lions and tiger. And when you know say when lion come out, it go devour other animals.
No, the lion and the tigers where they say we they talk here now.
No, people don't. I don't want to begin to. If you get to that point, we will go begin to name.
Okay.
People come say, Oga, we the lion, we the tiger for across the 18 local government. Okay. If you release us, we are ready to devour, we are ready to kill every other animal. Okay. And what about the other animal where they there? Where we say we know the lions, we know the tiger.
So you get what you want to talk about this lion and tiger matter? Because I know the last time I checked, I don't understand the lion and tiger. The only one
let's tell the people the truth. So that because when we do television, it is right that when we are educating the people, we should tell them the truth. We did here, we did television, we did social media. When some group of people go meet the gubernatorial candidate for APC, say, now we be the lion, now we be the tiger. If you release us, leave the rest for us.
Okay, that means you hold them before me. Then
and when 4 days after they mention say there be tiger and there be lion, they started behaving as lion.
You know what to do there? Now, somebody here from the APC, when I like when you wrong, I want make you speak to that issue. Yes. Because they talk and I say, if you talk before, you still don't know anything about lions and tigers. You don't the points now. So you say that the gubernatorial candidate of the APC. No,
I didn't say that.
He says some people go tell lions. So it means they wanted his permission. But he didn't tell us if he gave them his permission. I am sure as I sit down here say no if he give permission for that kind of thing. Because he's a man of God. He's a pastor. You know if he give permission. We don't need lions and tigers to win elections. What we need now antelope and grass cutter and all those peaceful animals we know if we kill somebody. Because like he has said, let us be honest with ourselves. If you send somebody and you allow yourself to be sent to go and kill, to go and shoot gun, tomorrow you don't know what God put for future for you. Even yourself, you can become the governor tomorrow. Maybe people go there. Because after all, I watched your program when you started this morning. You started talking about Governor Otom. Governor Otom started as a motor park boy. Just like you see person for Oba Market Garage, all those boys where they run around, they collect ticket. That's how he started in Benue State. But today is a governor. So you when they tell say or you they call yourself, if it is true, say you be lion and tiger today. Nothing stops you from becoming governor tomorrow. After all, we know say once you sit for school certificate examination, you get 3 credits, or even if you don't get, you are qualified to be governor. So why you want to go and kill or shoot somebody because you are working for another person to be governor that you yourself can be tomorrow? Because circumstances not a day permanent. None of us here know what will happen tomorrow.
Last election, Joy Yakubu, now he be the running mate to the APC candidates.
To the PDP candidate.
Let me talk after. No. Make I talk and finish. Now he be the running mate to the APC candidate now. When he be say yes, he be the candidate for PDP there. Yes. I want to find out now from you. Where like say the Gary Nokon Street, the way supposed to street, the way I take the share at that time, when he be say yes, you there on this side, like say your hand, your finger, they point to them, and you talk about some things the way like say the APC candidates now they do what you know like.
No. Well, first of all, like he corrected just now, the people, when the lions and the tiger,
Very clear to the life
and tiger is not the APC candidate. Get that very clear. Now, secondly, we share Gary because he come out from the party when he go to other party. And we did this party. So,
and I recall the time BC did for the other party, the present governor when BC did now.
Yes.
Now you do about BC, you go start for podium, you talk to them and say, no, do this one, I say do that one, I say do that one, and all that. When you be like, say, okay, when you come call to your party, you don't forgive all the sins now.
Okay, now I want to thank you for that. That for the period when we first of all campaign for our election, make you go check Sabo record, not the lie. Social media not even let people the talk lie now, because when you talk one thing like this, tomorrow you talk another thing, then they bring them out. We no campaign against Obaseki. Nobody, one campaign say this is what Obaseki do in one day, because the man will bring and come and say this is not the engine room of in government. And our campaign play there was that this man will bring and come say comrade. He want for back the another governor because he believes that this man he go fit use him from behind. Now that was a campaign plan. Go check your record. And unfortunately for us, I said this, I repeated this about 3 times on television. Unfortunately for us, the man win. You hear the word I use? We lose. But fortunately for Edo people, the man can't do everything they want make it do.
Okay.
The man can't work for Edo people rather than to work for few individuals in the APC. You know the quarrel where the man get. And because of that quarrel, now they dey against the man. And we get PDP, we discover say all the things where we be think say the man not go do, say he go take a bit money, put am for one man pocket or put am for some few people pocket. He no gree, he dey do the thing where people like.
Now some people make it bring money, make they share.
We go read that today's time.
No, because I want to make a find out too, because yes. I recall many times they would ask. Yes. Don't the people they would ask, say, yes. Who be these people when they ask you to give the money?
I come. Let me tell you. No. I don't answer that question. No. Now, I'm happy to say I did with my leader here. Barrister Idahagmo. If they need you for sitting with us. No, because no one they happy say. Because he is a very experienced politician, and what he don't talk for this matter. So I don't need to know. I don't see. From APP to PDP to APC, and now in EPM.
Okay.
Now in EPM.
Okay.
Because he is a leader of a faction of people. When we say with the contest against APC, I beg we could correct that matter. PDP no dey contest with APC. PDP dey contest with a faction of APC. And my brother here wey dey here, he be leader of that faction.
Okay.
And I that leader of that faction, and like I said I talk just now for social media television. My brother wey stay here don't come out severally say, this man no be politician. You know they service us well. I'm not accusing another person now. You know they take care of politicians. Okay. And because of that, we won't bring a politician. Okay. And those people are not looking for, they are, yes, we are politicians, but those people they look for who go send you.
You know Ishama, they have the Ishama say, what you kids say for grand and the rest. So,
no,
not the talk. So, yes. So the person will be saying, you really talk about here, and obviously, it's not going, not far from us. That's the person will be saying, maybe you take a home from them.
Yes, of course, it's not correct. That I ever said that he's not taking care of us. I never said so.
Okay.
I never said so.
We can play it on
this. You are very free. You are very free to play it.
Go on.
Now we bring and come out, not be you.
Yes.
We were on the other side.
Right.
When we were bringing him out, we expected so much because he's a sweet talking person. He told us so many things. He go turn this town in 4 years. Now only 4 years in business they suffer for Lagos. Now sacrifice he want come make. In 4 years, he go turn Benin City, Edo State to Igbo land. What you Igbo they call Eldorado. And after 2-3 years of his government, we see say he not do nothing. I just mouth now he get. And that's why I am proud. I dey happy say that we form EPM. But what did I talk say that a faction of APC, EPM? EPM was given birth to on the 1st of May 2019. And we laid it to rest on the 13th of November 2019 in the compound of General Charles Eyigi Ariawere, Major General retired, because it was a vehicle to achieve a particular aim. And we stated when we started only 2 objectives: First objective, na to resuscitate the fortunes of APC for Edo State. And second objective, na to look for suitable alternative to Godwin Obaseki. After we achieved the two objectives by November 13th, we rested EPM. So there is no more EPM. For his information, what we have is APC. Of course, we have our former chairman of APC, who is his brother, who is still clinging to, who was left behind to cause damage amongst us, but we have passed that stage. Let me tell you this, you have been council chairman, I have been council chairman. When people come together to elect you,
make it bring the grammar conduct.
Okay, the two of us don't run as council chairman before.
We heard that one.
Yes. When people elect you, people support you. After winning, when you were council chairman of Eastern Northeast, did you lock the gate of the council against them and told them that they cannot come to the council? For example, for the past 4 years, I have not seen Obaseki eyeball to eyeball. Because after we worked and made him governor, he said he doesn't want to see me, that he wants me retired. He didn't employ me. When I started this business in 1998,
the grammar, the conduct.
Okay, when I voluntarily joined politics in 1998, he was selling shares in Lagos. He didn't bring me into this. Well, he said he was selling shares. He's a trader in stocks, which is shares. It's not used in any derogatory sense. So how can you now say? How you go come talk say we don't work for you finish? You don't want to see us. Let me tell you one of the advantage of when you work for somebody become governor or chairman, you still keep in touch with your people. I'll give you two examples, and I've mentioned one on this your program the last time I came. When I came into town early July at night, and I saw the Lucky Way in Ikobahi. You talk about good street, beautiful, bright LED lights. If that governor already listen to person, already let person, they call them, I go call, Your Excellency, that street light where I see for that Lucky Way, they're very fine. We need to replicate, we need to do plenty for other streets. You go say, okay, that street different, because you know they expect project, you know they go out. Now somebody that go tell them. Then yesterday, for the first time when they don't tie the road from Iriri to Sapler Road, at about 4 p.m., I needed to go to Oba 18 Sapler Road. Me and my friends sit down, and they talk, as I'll take go there now, traffic feed this Sapler. He said, no, just take that Iriri Road to Sapler. I said, that road to come out? He said, yes. Now I said, okay, me, I go take that road. Beautiful, sweet road, but of course, they not do drainage for all both sides throughout, because a very lengthy road, that was not the street to now travel. It took me about 41 minutes, no traffic to drive from Airport Road to Sapler Road. But Oba IT Junction, go there now. The road don't spoil. Oh, don't they? Because they did the first course, and then the wearing course, again where they do and reach. When you drive, that's a low quality job, then you work. No, but maybe low quality, maybe they never complete them. Okay. But you may not know. Okay. He may not know. But if a person where he dey accessible to politicians, now we they give that report. Yes, let's say I travel on that road, a beautiful road. You open up that, but one part of they did because they never complete the wearing course. Okay. Because he may not know. But the bank will feel if you say yes, say politicians, the people when they deceive other people before because income is be technocrats. If you say a politician, they deceive. If you say a politician, they deceive the person when they say they dead, now they make them no work. Maybe not make and decide to make you find that passion because on that road when we say go pass. Because you talk and now say the road when we say in a way, let's say you talk to the team when the man they do, that they good. But just by say small mistakes them they inside. And if you say yes, if you know that by say a politician feel mislead them, maybe not make and decide to take that kind of decision. My brother, you cannot be in politics and say politicians go mislead you. Waiting man go do it in heart. Okay. But you have to listen to other people. This is a game involving people. Okay. Only one person, make it alone vote for yourself now, make it be governor now, make it win the election now. Okay. So September 19 will decide exactly. that one. Before we decide yesterday, there is a hand of yes, Mr. Class. I am very happy with my brother. I don't need to talk about Obaseki again. Okay. He don't campaign for him. Okay. No, you do here now. You say that one on the road, Madoni. Yes. He said it took him how many minutes? 41 minutes. Yes. A man who sat down and did that road, to open up
that aspect of benicity.
Yes.
Before you talk, you say not do anything.
Yes.
And now when you talk, say you pass, you say, that's why I tell you, say, I don't need to talk again because you have done all the things for me. And now when you talk, say, you go lucky way, you do it beautifully.
Yes.
Only you know if you call and tell them, might be offense.
Yes.
Only you know if you call and tell them, might be offense. Is that an offense you not have committed? And that are the offense when they talk, say, as an EPM leader. Now they start and say, they let us say,
they don't
look, I say I happy say, because all the things when we discuss, now be the leader. And now let me tell you, he said something at the beginning. He said, Obaseki, sweet tongue. Now the same mouth when they tell us, say, they fit talk. But he talk about him and say, he gets sweet coated tongue. He tell them so many things. For campaign, even leader Adam social media said it 2 weeks ago, say, the man when they talk, they tell like say it goes school. Then the man when he know that talk, say, now sweet tongue, they talk to them. Obaseki did not speak to you people. He talked to Edo people on the things he wanted to do. Oh, let me tell you, I just mentioned 2 good projects. But let me
now 2 things are there. You know what I like about
no.
2 things now that this at the top.
No. Make I just ask some few words to them. One of the reasons why we say Edo people go vote Obaseki. One, the 36th state of the federation. Mondula refinery na Jonathan they talk, including Buhari. Any other one not day on for Nigeria. The one when Obaseki start don't reach 70%. Number 2, with the talk say life no day Nigeria, life no day, and that be the problem of industrialization in Nigeria. 36 states of the federation. The 55 megawatt when Obaseki run out to Edo from Osobo, if they don't test them. Number 3, if you see that, if you see that light, now only abroad, okay, you dey travel. If you see those poles when they bring that light company, now only abroad you dey see those kind of poles. Number 3, for 8 years, I be shaman. I dey pass through Ekpoman. You dey pass through Ekpoman. They carry campaign for ground when Adam Soshomole flag out the road where pass through Ekpoman. They don't do anything. As you reach there today now, it be like tarmac where play the pass.
Okay, no problem.
Now, if you talk all this one, you help me campaign to other people say, I come out from my place just now, they come ITV. It not take me 30 minutes to come here. That is because all the roads are cleared of all the outbarrows and others. Before you reach New Benin, people dey where we say, now they in charge, they pass. If you reach the second junction, people dey in charge, they pass. What did the man do? The man is just there doing the best for both people and making sure that we get the benefit of democracy. But some people, he say no BPM, the chairman of the party, they know where law know for you. You are happy say you took him. He tell us say part of their party they not get candidate. EPM say they get candidate. The
EPM what they talk about, they say the EPM not there again now.
No, you talk.
Tell you, see, when they bring EPM.
Yes, just hold on.
Now for 2 purposes. You agree to that one. Yes. It's just that they bring that, they still rest after they don't achieve the 2 this thing. But yet, if they not to agree, so you say,
no, if EPM not there again, when EPM they reign, APC day, EPM get their chairman. Colonel Musa, my brother from Edo Central.
Colonel Musa was never a chairman. He was never a member of the area. This is my brother.
Let me finish now. If Colonel Musa no act as chairman, what did they say
of EPM?
Wait now. I'm coming now so that the people who they talk to, they know our passes so that we don't confuse them. At a time, APC get 2 chairmen for Edo State. Because when the judge have wake up,
we don't have to chairman.
As they come now, a judge have wake up say,
you cannot know APC matter.
Right now, and they let you finish.
I'm not arguing about people.
Finish.
You cannot be talking about internal affairs of APC. Talk about PDP. Now they come.
You don't help me for PDP. And they talk. Now what did you talk? Now they try to analyze. A quick. Right now, case they call say, now me the chairman, not me the chairman. This Musa say now the chairman. Ojeda say now the chairman a lie. I think that could be that. So if one they claim chairman, that one will be division. So one, as we know, and people know, one is the chairman of EPM, and the other one is the chairman of APC.
Okay.
I need to respond to some of these issues.
If they respond,
I need to respond. No, it's very important.
Okay.
To the glory of God, I believe, say, I make my reputation for this town because I did the objective.
Okay.
I'll not be one of those persons
who talk at the way you do.
Yes. When I sit here, I talk at the way it would be. I'll not be one of those persons who will say, because I not do the party, because I not dey support the government, if I see one or two things wey you do, I not do talk, say he not do one. So I mentioned those two rules and I stand by, and anybody can go there. But now, in 4 years, the man did only 3 rules in metropolitan Benin City. In 4 years. And I will name it and I will challenge Yakubu now, make him mention other rules. 4 major rules. In fact, 3.5. The first is the lucky way. The second one is the road where I talked, I drive yesterday. And the third one is the TV road, the hype. The fourth one is abandon the second road. I challenge him to mention one other, make it talk for television and make Edo people here. Make me and I live here and I make the drive to the place. The other roads are lanes, avenues, where they GRA, Koro. Majorly done by C4 project, which is a World Bank loan project initiated by Governor Conrad Adams and then by NDDC. So in 4 years, you cannot tell us you do 3 roads, and then you tell us that you have done roads. You are telling us about Osiomo. We never they see light. How many houses, how many neighborhoods they see light for Benin? All those projects, now IMAC Project. We are talking of IMAC Project. You are telling us about modular refinery. Me, I don't know where modular refinery is because this modern world, they'll go show picture of what it there abroad. They'll be put for here. They'll tell us. On my way here now, I see billboard 725 hectares of maize farm for Sobe. I was in Sobe on Monday, where the maize farm did. That maize farm cost 1 billion. They now invest 10,000 naira for the maize farm. When you talk to somebody don't work, you look at the resources available. Not be papa money. You look at the resources available to him, you look at what he has done with it. And those of us that, when I saw he made promises to, he said to Edo State, when you were deputy governorship candidate, you were talking to your people apart from talking on television. Me, I drove with Obaseki in his Land Cruiser car throughout the 18 local government area of Edo State. I know what he told me as a person. He told us that he'll create 200,000 jobs. I challenge you, how many of your friends, your relatives, your political party members who don't get jobs, apart from Puwar, you talk of people they knew Benin, Puwar not they knew Benin. Your TV is not carried out last year when Puwar beat one driver for New Benin, they break the man head and led to riot in New Benin. So these things are still there. Let us be frank with ourselves. If we check the things sector by sector, the man has not performed. In agriculture, like 0. In road infrastructure, like 0. Against the background of the resources available to him. Now only 3.5 rows. Now governor they do for 4 years. He mentioned Ekpoma just now. I was in Ekpoma on Tuesday. We drove through bad roads inside Ekpoma town. I may not know the name of the place. I was shocked in front of where we do our rally. For almost half a kilometer inside the town, they come try to put stones, jaga to drive on it. So the truth is, you people are later they convert to them. You are just, I told Neri Karen when he and I appeared on that television station last week. So you know this guy for only 6 weeks. We have known him 10 years. Somebody who you don't know for 10 years, somebody who you know for 6 weeks, it will not be the same thing. Okay. But speaking objectively, I was going sector by sector. I challenge you. Tell us in the field of health, even with COVID-19, what this government don't do in the field of health. Okay. In the field of education, yes, with the year, they don't train all the teachers free, they don't train. You know, as a fact, in this land where you come from, many schools they will say, I don't want chemistry teacher. Now they don't get other teachers. You know, say that should be that. The greatest problem for some people is water. This government don't put water for you. And someone like bought 3 damn rigs for drilling water. One dedicated to Isha, one dedicated to Edusa, one dedicated to Edonat. So let us be honest. You have the right to choose him as a candidate and vote for him. Like people have the right to choose whoever they want to vote for as between the two of them, because the two of them will be the major contenders. But we, on our part, I'm speaking for myself, 1 or 2 good things we don't do, I go talk him. I'm not going to say because I'm not the supporter. He painted a farmhouse. The one we did the back, completed, but we would have built them 40 years ago. That one built roofed. He put window, he paint. Oh, good job. I will say it. But the question is, that man rich for 4 years, for all the money wey they get, internal revenue of an average of 2 billion, statutory receipt from federal government of an average of 8-9 billion, then plus all the loan wey don borrow. Na one children now me go pay before I die. Yesterday, revenue people they call me, hey, you don't pay your payee, you don't pay your payee. Then they use phone, they call person and come and pay your payee. Okay, wait. Then my children go pay, my children go pay.
The issue is, so if we no get any business here now, make you come out. You go talk, you go respond, you go talk, you go respond. So make you just created new things. Make me and just come up and to each other and the rest. Look, we go to the ones they were in BCSA, a concern. The election itself proper. By this time now, everybody don't do for streets. They canvass, see what I want to do, what I don't do, and what I go do in case I come or in case I continue, and all of that. You get any new thing when you say, because your boss can never do what you want, make what they expect now if you come for the next 4 years.
Yes, I want to.
You want to respond to what you
I want to say a few things because it's on television when they talk to people and you say something, the other, like you said, the other people.
You know what to do then? Now you first talk, you respond.
No,
you're not going to live here.
No, we go. On the agriculture he said they spend so much money, say 20-something thousand hectares. The waiting they harvest, you know plenty. Waiting they harvest, plenty. I don't know how he measure waiting they harvest to waiting they plant. Number two, we talked about water. Water. Some people, particularly my town, Uromi, the federal government water when they beg Oshomole for 8 years, make him pay the counterpart fee, agree. As I speak to you now, I am sure by today, that tap, Obaseki haven't paid the counterpart fee, the tap don't go the rush. Now, the part where they big come below my brother, during your period of 8 years at Oshomole, now your time, now your president, now you tell Selam, go neighboring state. Part where lucky down, make they provide water for do. Oshomole sell them. Nobody will.
But when we talk about the people who say they contest, and Oshomole not be for.
No, not be for. No, he said.
Wait first now. Wait now. More look the ballot where we say it did.
Yes, we are coming there.
Wait now. The ballot where it did now.
Between
Oshomole on the inside. Governor Obaseki did for one.
Yes.
Then
I know. I don't know if it's 35.
Make we consider that because if we talk anything about Oshomole in here,
yes,
I will not be able to call Oshomole.
I'm not going to call it.
So I want to talk about the thing when we say your party.
I'm not going to talk about them. But I just tell us for a period. Now so they say the pipe take a chop.
Okay.
Number 4, he talks say imperfect woman. Say road not today. My brother Barita. In 8 years, you not do 1 kilometer, half. Another person in 3 years don't do over 50 kilometers. You are complaining. Your period you won't do 1. Okay. Number 4, job, which is very important.
Okay.
He said creation of 200,000 jobs. Say whether we don't get job. I don't talk for this program. I bet when technocrat like Obaseki they talk, make they listen. Okay. No government. When technocrat like Obaseki they talk, make they listen well. No government, 36 states or the federation go employ 200,000 jobs.
Okay.
No government go.
But that was the promise he made.
No, that's why I say make no they listen. If the man they talk, the man only said he will create an enabling environment.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
When you talk, I let you talk. Let me make my point. This is not correct.
You couldn't make it.
Yes, now people go no say waiting I don't talk now not correct. Not be between me. Now he talks say yes, 200,000 jobs will be created and an enabling environment will be created. And as I talk to you now, Sado, if ITV want to employ, there are people train and retrain. From where you can take, where we have taken. Teachers in the state are the best in Nigeria. I don't talk and say, the government of Rwanda send their minister come and don't say, call them. What Obaseki do differently when our teacher not do it?
He talk that one, listen, he talk that one. Wait first now, he talk that one, say, the teacher, they do best in the hear of our good. But the area of the number of teachers, you know, address that one.
I become. You see, when you spend.
Because you want to respond, now you don't address that.
When you spend 8 years for government, you drive teachers, you not employ one, you not train them, you not teach them new technique. If a teacher enter class or go take now, primary or secondary, he click into a tablet and say, he don't enter class. For Benin, he don't reckon say that teacher don't enter class. Unlike before during that time, the man go bring the lady go bring Igbo or make children the break. That no one got what I talk about. Say if you get plenty, we no fit train them. No, we go train them. Listen now, Chado, we go train them step by step. Okay. The more after the training now, after you don't train, you call employ. As you don't train the whole thing, how do you keep away the take work? You never train them. You go pack new people come. As they don't train them now, they are working well. This is the time for the man to bring in new hands. Okay. Now, when you talk about new things when the man go do, I want to tell a group people, he talks a picture 9 then they show, and they beat me whole. It surprised me when intellectuals like him, they talk like that. Olugbo is less than 15 minutes drive from here.
You go pass on.
Or 25. No, not be from Benin City, not be from here. From here, we reach 1 hour. Now, gas, LPG now they deal with. My association, don't go check the level of preparedness of level where they don't read.
Now what do you say you want to do so that?
No, I said we don't read there. So because we to make our association not gonna go there. We want to check say which level they don't read so that we will know say how they prepare. Because LPG now one of the things where they go to come out for there, and when that one start, gas go be cheap for Edo State. That's why we let Lagos, I'm in National Association of NAFDAC, we send some of our people to go check the level. The way we take go Dangote refinery, now so we take company, go check the level when that refinery don't reach. That's number one. Number two, by the grace of God, between now and after the election, part of Benin going to get 18 hours electricity. Because by the time you add 55, you know the volume of 55 to the one when NEPA they give now. That one will increase the power supply of a Thank
you very much. You see, may I come to you? Because I ask the question, say, what I want to do, the one mission I don't do, now they tell me, and what you go born later, what I don't do. So I want to find out now, why you feel, say the average man will see all these qualities when they say, my brother, Joy Yakubu don't talk, so. You will see them or hear them. You go see the site or say that Pastor Sagi Izeyamu of the APC. Now APC will stand for you back.
John Yakubu will not say Pastor Sagi Izeyamu a good man. That's why he agreed to be running mate.
Torah.
If those will not defeat them for 2016, John Yakubu will therefore be deputy governor for Edo State now. To who? To Pastor Sagi Izeyamu. So you go agree with me. You don't say that good man. You don't say that good man.
Go on, I go respond now. I go respond.
Because you don't talk about the man. I'll show me the
exactly. So you know. Now, he mentioned electricity just now. It's not good make we deceive our people. If he produce 55 megawatts of electricity, it's not going to be used in Edo State. If you don't know, make an educator. That electricity will be put into the national grid and will be divided all over Nigeria. Because I was there when Azura was done. Azura is producing electricity. Has it led to improvement in my where I live? Airport Road, now 3 hours.
That's not to maybe understand the question.
So I understand.
They ask me the same question. They understand me.
Okay, let me go straight to the one where why people should vote for Pastor Sagi Izeyamu. Firstly, Pastor Sagi Izeyamu get what they call simple agenda. Now him with John Yakubu, now he work on that simple agenda. Because now he felt a campaign for last time for 2016. That simple agenda simply means say all the things we will do SIMPLE.
All of them there.
All of them dey for inside there. The things start from employment. It start from security. That is there now for security. When security not there can be no development. And it don't give thorough examination to the security situation in Edo State and it go take tackle. Apart from supporting the police they hear us now. Every month, Edo State government collects security vote. They will give police 5 million. A whole police command. He will support police better, and he has promised that all the traditional rulers, they will be empowered to create vigilante. So that if for your village now, a new person coming or person will be your village, everybody they go work in the morning, farm, in the house they sleep. Night he will come, he will bring camera, come the drive. Vigilante will go meet my friend. Where you forget money to buy your camera? See my farm, see Yakubu farm, see Sado farm, where your own farm. They will be empowered. That's about security, will be the S. The R na infrastructure, infrastructural development. Of course, he will develop the infrastructure, he will build roads. I challenge him just now, mention apart from 3.5 road, you don't see one road mentioned, you completely forget that one.
I'm not forgetting.
Then
you don't go there.
Then public-private partnership. Then to the last will be the employment and empowerment. He told me just now, he said the employment issue, you will create the enabling environment. No, the man said, I will create 200,000 jobs. A week before the APC primaries, he had an interview with Shewo Kimbaloye on Chinese television, said, I have created 157,000 jobs. Whether directly or indirectly, where are the jobs? Our boys get jobs. Now they carry gun, now they want to go shoot for, now they go shoot government, what did they do campaign? Who get job, we go do that one. So, because of this simple agenda, Izeyamu don't take for government, he not be technocrat. Izeyamu was born here, in the school here, he lived here, he married here, he worked like professor for a year, he lives with our people for a year, he understands what, he speaks our language. As against the man that cannot say more than Konyo in Benin, who didn't grow up here. Look, he knows the average. He went to all the palaces he has been going to the Paramount Palace with what he's supposed to go there with. When you are going to ask for prayer from traditional rulers, you go there with all drinks and cola. Because his father was a high chief here in Benin. So please, the difference between Pastor Sagi Izeyamu and Governor Godwin Obaseki, it be like the difference between night and day. It be like the difference wey dey exist those days between 7-Up and Coca-Cola. One is part of us. He knows the political process. He knows the politicians, including him. And that's why it was a pleasure for him. It was an honor for him to serve with him as deputy governorship candidate. That's why you asked him just now. No one has said that. He said that party difference, and I appreciate that. If the man decided to leave, go to another party, you remain in your party, I appreciate that. That's why I asked him another question, whether you know saying a good man. Because I want you to tell us here now whether you agree to be deputy governor to a person where you think say no be good man. So let us know. Because it will reflect on you. Because yes, people will have that. So if I be deputy governor to ourselves, I don't be fit be deputy governor to this person. Okay. If I don't say no be good person.
Okay, time not be our friend again. Before we go leave now, I want to no we just cap this hour. This thing. If we say yes, you won't come out now and the rest. What you want make it be said, do people know? The next 30 seconds.
And do people want to know? We say, I don't want to go into whether the man a good man or not. Because what do people they expect say, let me quickly state them here. They want a man who for 3 years did a road too. They want the travel make it continue so that more roads will come. Okay. They want a man who promised water and the water is rushing. Go bring more water. They want a man who don't take refinery reach 70%. Make it complete. If it complete, there will be more abundance of oil and kerosene. They also want a man. He talked to them say 55 megawatt this thing works. Say now this one. Then I was when somebody like governor they talk. I bet maybe they listen well. This particular electricity, you know they go national grid. They don't connect them. They don't. When we are finished, I beg. So that you go say this light you don't see it. They don't collect that from Sapler Road.
But Mark clear this one right from the one.
Yes.
Any person, even Sapler might be the place when
that's what they say that we
now Sapler be the place when they bring lights pass.
Yes.
And I know say if I remember say you tell me if person bring light come like this, you first send it to the national grid.
Go.
I know now. So I'm saying this also more. You know, go national grid.
Like then I say if technocrat like governor they talk, if they do things, make we sit down. You don't say politics. Yes, I want to make this one where they come. You see, say they don't connect them to national grid. They connect them directly from Oshomo down to. You know they see how it's not waiting that they
you know go national grid.
Even they go national grid, waiting they never to make them never they work now. We say they don't complete them. Governor don't write to NEPA say look, off your light. Take off your light so that I can put on my own for a day people. That letter, if you want it, we can send it to you.
I know that
good. Once they take off their light, government, we give the day people his own light so that they can have light. Number 3, people, teachers when we don't train, they want to be retrained and more employed. Okay. And at the end of the day, I want to appeal to you.
so that you know, say, so that you know, not be, yes, we are politicians. Immediately we don't vote for politicians. Make we allow them do the job for the people.
Okay, no problem. I will still give you 10 seconds when I give them.
What?
Can you make another contact say I don't share?
No, stop. I
ask you a question. I ask you say, waiting the man. Wait, I have to say, waiting the man. Why would you vote? No, we don't waste time.
My people, this election, the issues are very clear and straightforward. If government for the past 4 years don't meet your needs, if rain dey fall, you know the fear say flood go carry your house for Benin City or any part of Edo State. If you feel they go hospital, government hospital, where we build, where them give Igbo man, make it the manage, and they charge 5,000 for card. If you know say food don't cheap pass for market, if you know say this government don't benefit you in any way, you know what to vote for. But if you know say they not benefit you in any way, now we can see nothing, and the more you look, the less you see. The person to vote for is very obvious. I don't know Pastor Sagi is a Yamo.
Thank you very much. And here we will end the discussion. We want to thank our people that won't be a part of the discussion today. Barrister Harry Ndagbo, thank you. Our very good friend and brother, I always call you that one because you and John Yakubu, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll take a small break now. When we'll come back, continue for ABC. We'll stop. No go anywhere. The name of the program and Good Morning from Benin, the reach from independent television for Benin. And honestly, everywhere in BC, you watch us across the globe. Stay with us.